That's not Anthony. My bad. Yes, Satan.
Tim.
Oh man, welcome to the show, everybody. Anthony, how you doing?
Great. How's everyone doing tonight?
I'm feeling pretty good. I think this is going to be a classic.
Oh yeah.
You want to tell everybody what we're doing?
Well, I mean, we're reminiscing on the beginnings. You know, our origin story of playing music, being in bands, and what better way to do this than to get the old band back together?
You're damn right. And the old band. Let's just go around the room. It's me. It's Anthony. Over here we got Tim Goergen. Tim.
Yo.
Vocals for Rotten Pain.
Yes, sir.
We're not going to call ourselves Domination Theory tonight. We were always only Rotten Pain.
Always Rotten Pain. Yeah.
and then Kyle DiSanto. What's going on, Kyle?
What's up, guys?
Oh my God, Kyle on guitars, of course. And the four of us are just chilling tonight. This is I think it's the second time. The second time that all four of us have been in the same room in the last 20 years.
Yeah.
It only happened one at a time.
We were just talking in the bathroom. I think it was like 2016, 2017.
Yeah, you came here for something.
We were here, yeah.
I think we were just hanging out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
No, it's just okay. So then, here's what we got to do. We got to show a lot of things that we went through over the years. I've got demos we haven't heard in a long time. I've got home video of us recording the demos. I've got some great stuff that we can go through. But I mean, I don't know. There's so much. Tim, you're an interesting story.
Thanks.
Because whereas we all went our separate ways, and actually we all kept music in our life to varying degrees, but you're the only one that went around the world with it.
Oh yeah. I went and did the thing full time.
Tell everybody about your time within the Ruins.
Joined Within the Ruins in 2008, right after they released their first record off Victory Records, and they weren't happy with their vocalists, so they hit me up because I was in a band called She Is a Liar before that, and we would tour together and trade shows and stuff. And I joined, and I did pretty much all the touring on that first record, and signed my part of the contract with Victory Records and put out 5 releases altogether. Not all with Victory. We joined with E1 later on, but 5 releases, toured the world, and
What's your favorite city to go to?
Besides New York, I'm always, that's my hometown. So I like to say like Texas as a whole was always awesome.
And what about international?
International, Japan was my favorite.
Really?
Yeah.
Welcome, Tim.
Yeah. Japan was fucking awesome.
What was that?
Yeah, what was that? Was that
What the hell was that?
Culturally inappropriate accent.
Well, yeah, listen, Japan has had a good year. Essentially, Japan won the World Series this year, and that's
Yeah, right.
yeah. But I have I have your metalarchives.com profile. I
didn't even know I had one.
We all have them, actually.
Oh, shit.
Okay, here, take a look at this. Hold on, let me put it up on the screen real quick. Skingledy-doo. There's Tim Goergen.
That's my engagement photo.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why is it?
Out of all the live photos you could have picked, it's my engagement photo. That's hilarious.
I don't understand that. But here's the other thing.
Who did this?
I don't know, because you have Archaic. And then Rotten Pain, there we are. She Is a Liar, Within the Ruins. There's the full discography that you were in there for. Let's click through to Rotten Pain, shall we? Let's see what's going on there.
So funny.
Anthony and Frank, who are brothers, had played in the band The Four Horsemen.
What?
Dude,
What?
What the hell?
Who got this information?
I don't know. The Four Horsemen, that was like our 8th grade cover band.
Yeah. That was all like Metallica shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the name is...
Yeah.
I mean, but there's also, let's see here, 2001.
And that rotten. Look at that Rotten Pain logo right there. The GeoCities
the
Rotten.
GeoCities.
Holy shit!
And there's let's see here, the last known lineup: Anthony, Frank, Kyle, and Tim. And Anthony See also Riptide, Set the Charge, Silent Knife, and X4 Horsemen.
Someone's been updating this. That's crazy.
How could it be? How could it be?
Show yourself. Who are you?
Yeah, Riptide. I did one album under the name Riptide with E-Rock. And it was like this 80s inspired like fucking album we did. And that was like in how the hell
That's wild.
Oh man, well, here's the Rotten Pain discography. And the only thing there is Violence is a Virtue.
The only one you need.
The only one. Well,
that
dude,
was the I mean, that was our best album.
I got. Oh my gosh.
I mean, a lot of the purists will say that was our
Do
best
you have
album.
a copy of the cover of the album?
Yeah, my mother does. Because so the copy of the Violence is a Virtue demo was those first images we got of Baghdad getting bombed when we invaded
Yeah.
Iraq.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was talking about that with Kyle before. Like it was just some random like the poorest quality
pixelated
image you can find of the bombing of Baghdad in I think it was April of 2003.
Well, and the other thing is, of course, everybody burnt CD. You have no clue how I thought that we may not have anything to listen to tonight because all records of our existing is on CD.
Yeah.
And I was pretty sure we had no more computers that had even a disk drive in it, but Anthony actually investigated the one in the back and we had one and we were able to rip it.
Awesome.
But we were burning CDs and we were printing with our Hewlett-Packard desk jets.
That's right. Inkjet. printers.
Inkjets.
That's right.
These blurry, pixelated piece of shit, but we did it, and it was the best of the best back then.
That's what you had to do back then.
Damn, I wish we had that. My mother has an intact
I have a
copy.
copy of it. I thought you had it. I would have brought it. It's terrible looking.
It is. It's. I remember listening to
I'll text you
that.
later, yeah.
I remember listening to that on the way back home from the studio. Like each of us had a copy of the. You remember just going home and listening to it?
Yeah.
Got to give it the car test
with
Sure.
the duct tape goose sticker on it.
Yeah, the orange, yellow, orange.
I thought it
deal.
sounded great.
Yeah,
Back then, I thought it sounded great. It was the first time we ever heard ourselves in that like.
HD.
Yeah, I mean,
Right,
back
that's the
then.
way to put it.
I mean, really, like up until that point, the only recordings we had of ourselves was from a camcorder audio. You know, either recording one of our gigs or a practice. I was telling Kyle this before. You know, Kyle mentioned how I was always the one that would have to, you know, correct him in the way that he played like a riff. Like if you didn't remember the way you played a riff or something,
Right.
I would remember because I was obsessed with listening to our shitty recordings on tape and on video. I would watch our practices so much that like it became everything. Our songs became muscle memory, just because I was obsessed with being a part of a recording in general. So doing a demo, even though like it was shit quality and, you know, back then, it was such a step up from just recording on a camcorder, you know?
Well, you know something else that Kyle and I were talking before we were all just milling around over here before. And Kyle and I were talking about the way that we used to just the methodology of writing songs. And he asked me, do you remember how we used to just write songs? I said, I remember there would be tapes of ideas that would pop up every time, and they're mainly just collections of riffs. And then it would just be dozens and dozens of hours of jamming until a song formed.
Yep.
So by the time a song was completed, you want to talk about muscle memory. I could probably play some of those songs right now.
I can still play some of them. When we used to go record them, we were so militaristic in our, practicing that they were like 1 and 2 take recordings. They weren't to a click, yada yada, but
I know
we weren't like
worst part.
punching in riffs or anything.
I remember
We were nuts about it.
It was pretty pro. We were fucking pros.
Well, we
for
were
a bunch
serious.
of high schooler kids.
Yeah, we were serious about it. That's
Do you
why.
remember when Les, our old producer,
A new producer for the new album.
yeah, we're bringing back Les.
Oh shit!
No, do you remember when he came to our practice to pre-produce before we went to record.
God.
It was
I
like during a
do.
snowstorm.
I do remember
What?
that.
Damn.
It was
Remember
during
that?
it was during a snowstorm. He drove over to our practice where we were in the basement.
He was in our basement?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
he's
I
right.
have no
Anthony's
memory.
right.
And he
Yeah.
went through and we
I
remember
played
that.
through every song that we were gonna go there to record, and he kind of like helped us tighten things up, or I don't remember what suggestions he might have given to
I don't remember.
change things, but yeah, but
Holy shit.
that was what we did that once. I forget for which recording, but you know it's funny because when I think about the way that I record now, it's a completely different process. And I think this would probably go for almost anybody in the modern age,
Yeah,
where
same.
it's just like, you know,
Yeah.
could you imagine going to a studio, being prepared to do everything in one take?
No.
No.
Like that's just not how it's done now.
Even the albums that I've
But let's be honest.
You
But let's be honest. Like Kyle said, if we went to a studio as a band like we did, as prepared as we were, I mean, I know we got things done in like 1-2 takes, maybe 3, whatever. But it would have been a lot more than that if we were recording to a click, which we were not, and you can hear it in our recordings.
Yeah.
We,
Tempos are all over the place.
we were not on. We were not gridded out or anything. We did do some punch-ins though.
Yeah, here and there,
Yeah,
but
but-
not like major repair work.
Well, not for nothing, but Metallica never recorded to a click, and because of it, like in Master of Puppets, they accidentally, you know, inspired bands like Meshuggah when things got off time and shit. They listened to those mistakes, and it inspired a whole other genre of music.
Mistake rock.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Oh my gosh, that's just great, man.
We call it feel.
Well,
right.
so and Kyle, you went on to mainly do. I know you did your own production stuff there too. I actually
For a minute,
stumbled
yeah.
upon a Soul Wound CD when I was looking through everything
Did
else.
you really?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
But you went into studio construction a lot more. I mean,
I did some of that too. Yeah.
some of that. The first studio
Yeah.
was like all you, and that was a damn. It's still one of the best studios I've ever been in.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Is that diffuser still in?
It's yeah.
in
Yeah.
that spot?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
If you notice in my videos, you'll see like in the background, there's like this really cool designed wall where there's like different pieces of wood. That's something that Kyle made.
Yep.
And that was from the old studio, which, you know, to add to what Frank said, that it was a beautifully constructed studio. And I'm still like, it makes me to think about the fate of the old building, what it is now. It's a storage facility.
I
And
drove
just-
I
they-
drove
Yuck.
by it on
Storage.
the way in.
Storage
They
for
just
broken
they don't
dreams.
realize what they
Oh,
have
man.
to rip apart to put.
Yeah.
Those
You know?
poor.
And, my mother sent me some pictures that these looked like they were from the HV scene.
okay.
This is
Oh,
I think this
yeah.
is our Soulfly show because it's 9/11.
That's when I had a cast on my hand because I punched the stage like a fucking idiot.
Yeah,
Chance Theater.
Holy shit!
yeah. This is at
Ooh,
the
look
Chance
at that.
in
9/11.
Poughkeepsie. There's Anthony.
The
That
BC
was,
Rich,
so wait a
baby.
minute. Was this posted on 9/11 or?
No, this was the night we had no. Our Soulfly show was on 9/11,
Right.
Yeah.
and then less than a week later we played the Hatebreed show
That was
Wow.
on the 17th. That was a
That
big week
was
for
a
us.
Great show.
like we all had the fire in us, but I think after that Hatebreed show, we were like, let's like do this.
Yeah.
'Cause
Oh,
we
yeah.
fucking killed it that night.
Oh, dude, the fact
was a
we,
great night.
the fact that we had some kids asking us to Sharpie sign Hatebreed tickets.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, is this really happening?
Yeah.
I mean, if it was the world it was today, I mean, can you imagine if I wonder what we would have done if the social media tools was a little bit better, because everything back then was just about where are you getting on stage and how are you distributing your stuff.
Yeah.
And it's so much easier to do right now, especially if you have, good stuff, good work ethic, and a vision. Back then, we were just showing up at festivals and jamming our pockets full of CDs and giving people future coasters for
Yeah.
their,
I used to go to every show when I had and any extra time, just burn a bunch of 2-song samplers. And I used to fold, a piece of computer paper with everything printed on it and slide the CD in there. It wasn't like no plastic sleeve, nothing like that.
Yeah.
Just like, here's a piece of paper with the CD with some songs in it. And
what the hell was this? What's this?
That's in Briarcliff somewhere, I think.
Oh shit.
That was
I
at
think
like a youth center maybe
oh.
or something.
There's Anthony. I think on his prom night, right?
Yep.
I didn't go to my prom.
Okay, then your graduation or
Something.
It had to be something.
Something.
It couldn't be
Something
graduation.
official.
Did I?
It's May. It's
I
May.
went to a prom.
Okay,
Okay.
I went to. It wasn't my prom.
we were so proud of you.
Yeah.
We were very proud.
Holy
of
shit!
you.
Yeah.
I know.
I've never
great
even seen
photo.
this picture. I don't think.
Yeah, see,
Oh.
we raised you.
Yeah.
That's that.
Oh my God.
There's so much going on,
Oh yeah.
and I have a lot more.
Where
I
was
got-
that? You think? Oh, Chance.
Again, well,
Yeah, it's the Soulfly show.
but dude, I have so much. It's the shit that you got to see. Is from Les's house, and there everybody in the chat room watching right now. You're in for some fun. I don't know where you want to go first because
You know what's crazy? You mentioned the Soulfly show, and to me, it's like this is the first time. It's like calling it back into existence for me because that show is always overshadowed in my mind by the Hatebreed show.
And the Machine Head show.
And yeah,
Oh,
right.
yeah.
and strapping on lad.
I think about the
Yep,
Machine
yeah.
Head show and Hatebreed more than I forgot that we opened up for Soulfly.
Opened up for a lot of bands.
I know.
Biohazard, Most Precious Blood,
We found
Yeah.
out.
Blood for Blood.
I remember when we found out about the Soulfly show, though. We were actually playing in Jersey, one of those places in Jersey. What the hell is it? Bloomsfield?
Bloomfield Cafe.
Bloomfield Camp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was,
Well, that's why I was gonna. It's what like all the New York hardcore shows we played. I had mentioned I was talking about seeing very violent pits. I don't think I've ever seen a more violent pit than like those shows, like the Most Precious Blood, Blood for Blood, all those like New York hardcore shows.
Those are like the first violent pits. I've seen.
I mean,
pits
well,
since
you've
then, but-
seen everything. I mean, you've been around,
Oh my God.
but like
yeah.
as far as my recollection, man, those are some of the craziest, like holy shit, like you're almost like witnessing something you shouldn't type of pits.
yeah.
Like people get
It was also cool because, back then, like, there was always like straight edge crews and stuff, and we got some flack from them, but we were pretty universally accepted by the hardcore kids.
Yeah, we played.
Yeah.
We played at
Yeah.
all Bills.
Yeah.
Like especially when we jumped on Bills up like at the Empress Ballroom in Danbury. That was mostly
Yeah.
all
Like
hardcore,
Yeah,
punky.
yeah.
Yeah. Full blown chaos. I remember that
Oh,
show
yeah, I
very,
remember.
oh yeah.
very vividly.
We
Sworn
were
Enemy?
playing at
Sworn Enemy. Yeah.
Right?
oh yeah. We were playing. I remember it was October 2003. It was the night that the Yankees officially lost the Florida Marlins. We were playing at the Empress Ballroom.
Oh shit.
And I remember just finding out that they were losing. It's probably going to be I remember I was so emotionally exhausted from the ALCS versus the Red Sox when Aaron Boone hit the Game 7 home run to put them into the World Series. I almost didn't even care about the Marlins because it was too taxing the series before. But we were talking about that as we were breaking down the drums. I still remember that to this day. You don't give a shit. You guys don't care.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't care about the Yankee
I was
memories.
never a huge baseball fan.
You
to
are
be
now, though, a little bit more.
A little bit. Like when they're in the playoffs and things get heated up, I'll pay attention. But I've always been more like Giants, Rangers, football and hockey. That's as far as my like attention span for like ultimate fandom can go. That's as far as it goes.
Got you.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't do sports. What about you, Anthony?
It has to be something important, like he said. Like I'm
playoff.
one of those like
Yeah.
playoffs people. And on the other hand, I do enjoy going to games. Like if we go to there's nothing like a Yankee game in the summer,
Agreed.
but I'm not. And when it comes to football, by the way, that's only for baseball. When it comes to football or anything like that, I don't really have a team or I don't
Yeah.
pay attention.
I got
much.
I think this is our fourth year season ticket holder for the Rangers.
oh shit,
Yeah.
good for you.
Yeah. It's been fun. Not
I
last
heard-
year wasn't fun, but overall it's been fun.
Well, I mean, they got close.
Yeah.
But after a while, you got to push through. Hey, let me ask you this. What I have some memory. I mean, we were talking about the first demo that we recorded, and I think that the funniest thing I can think about that demo, I remember we were taking it back home. We spent the whole day. The first day we were hanging out with Les. We had something to listen to, and we brought it back home. And that night, I think, was either the premiere of the newly relaunched Headbangers Ball. And I remember we brought it to let like KJ and Carmona and all those people listen to it on a little tiny boombox before we started. And I remember one of the things that we did when we went back to Les's house to make some adjustments. This is the funniest thing. And Tim, it has to do with you. We made a list of all of the sounds that you made that we wanted cut out.
I remember this.
Oh,
like the eel.
No, the woos.
Oh, yeah. The wow.
Wow.
There were so many wows.
I remember that because I don't really do those anymore now.
You gotta bring him back.
Oh man, I got it. Shit, why didn't I get Violence as a Virtue? Why didn't I should.
You know what I wish? I wish that we had the first rough mixes of everything.
Yeah.
Because
Does Les have them? Probably not.
No, probably not. But what's funny? Like I think that out of all the demos that we did, it was the December 2004 / January 2005 demo. I think that was probably the best collection of songs, and I'll never forget. I always felt this, that we went back with so many revisions in the mix. I still think, and I remember feeling like the first initial rough mix was better than the final.
Which one in particular?
I always felt
that
like
demo.
of that demo.
Is this the Domination Theory demo?
Yeah, the Domination Theory. That first initial rough mix hit me like I'll never forget. Like I felt like the energy was sucked out of it the more that we went back, because we went back with so many revisions.
Let's play this, because I have not. I've been waiting to listen to the actual title tracks just drop, and yeah, hold on, I want to listen to this. This is gonna be crazy.
I forgot about this intro.
Oh.
Les is like, I got rockets for you.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
There you
That
go.
fucking bad looking. He was so proud of these sounds because he's a Foley artist. And he's got libraries of.
You're ready for the crab walk.
Oh yeah. Pretty cool. You know what I can appreciate? I can appreciate the down picking.
Yeah.
The heaviest way to pick,
and at the
guys.
time,
Attack.
like I wasn't really even thinking in those terms back then, but it's such a difference.
Yeah.
Because you could easily go dig it, and it's just not the same. You know what I
Night
mean?
and day difference.
I just got goosebumps. It still hits, dude.
I remember that.
It does.
It still hits.
Hey, wait a second. No, at the end, we got in on the whole fucking world line, right?
gang
We all,
vocals.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on.
yeah,
We gang banged the vocals. Hold on. Is this? Is this it?
Like, yeah.
Okay. Then. Yeah.
It's like a fun riff, you know?
Oh yeah, man. Wow.
But that didn't go that far out of tempo. It had a good
yeah.
groove to it.
Oh, it's very, very sexy.
Yeah.
I think
Calming.
Tim sounds great. I think you sound great on that.
Calming.
Ish.
Yeah.
Let's
I mean,
re-
we're always like critical of our as vocalists.
Yeah.
Like you listen, especially if you're a singer.
Yeah.
You're always critical of hearing something that you would do differently now. But I think that holds up.
Yeah, definitely.
Man, I had been looking all over for this. I said, "Damn." I didn't. I for a moment there, I didn't know if we were gonna find a demo. I'm so happy that Kyle had a copy. Now it's ripped. Now I got it on here forever.
Yeah.
Because I was telling him, I used to have like everything that we did.
Oh, you
But
did?
through the years of like touring and stuff, I would like when I come home, I like bounce from place to place. Like didn't really have a solid place to live. So I lost like a bunch of like my CD collection that was in there. So yeah.
Do you have everything ripped or just these demos? Like you have violence of like all 4 of the demos?
No. I have that one that you gave me, and then the other one.
You have the self-titled?
I think that was a self-titled.
No, the EP.
The one that we actually went to disc makers, right?
Yeah.
And had pressed.
I don't have
Mom
it
has
here.
got that.
My mother.
I have all of them.
My mother has it. I know that I have it in a CD thing. I don't have the hard case. My mother has the hard case.
Gotcha.
And but that one's definitely in there.
Yeah, we should rip them and throw them on the internet.
We should put them on Spotify. They'll go crazy. People,
Yeah,
Imagine.
you never know.
we'll make a lot of money.
Yeah.
They'll give somebody some idea. They'll put it into like they'll say, "Oh, this is a good scrap heap for riffs with potential."
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Like, it's funny because like I almost listen to this now. I think about all of the things like you wouldn't even believe. Like there are some things that you would never guess would get like they end up going viral on TikTok.
Right.
Like just like 5 seconds of something
You
like
never know.
because like I don't know, like it just blows up. There's something like viral about like a soundbite of a song from back, like it'll just be random stuff. Like there was a band, Pentagram, I think was the name. You remember that one clip of that guy?
The guy with
like
his
this,
eyes wide open.
yeah. He became like this big meme this year.
Yeah.
And then it's like they're this underground doom metal band.
They've been around for fucking ever.
They've been around for a fucking, and I guess, hey, I didn't know who the hell they were.
I know who they were. I just never listened to their music really.
We got people in the chat. One person, Ricky, in the chat room says, "I want to hear you guys play that now. Go to the music room and play something." Then John Otter says, "I want to hear the AI version of Domination Theory sung by Casey and the Sunshine Band."
Just put it in Suno.
You can feed that song to it. I mean, I even found, I found a disc of Genocide.
Our rival.
shit.
Our local rival.
Yeah.
Now that's a topic that a lot of people have to know about, man.
Local rival bands.
Especially
There's some lore there, as the kids like to say.
that is such a common. That's got to be such a common thing, especially though, like back in those days, like in the early 2000s, when you had like message boards and AIM, where you can you create like screen names and you send like a message like "you suck" or something like people would. That has to be like a thing where because that was it. Like we had a rival band that we saw at a show once. We got their demo and we fucking would leave we would leave comments for some reason. I don't know why we did this because they
sucked so bad. And they thought that we sucked, and we were like,
they didn't like us.
Wait a minute.
I think
Wait
they
a minute
started
here.
it.
But wait, but it ended up They started it.
They started it,
but
we
I
just, you know.
I remember we found out they were playing at like some community center in White Plains. We showed up.
Yeah.
We were just like watching them. I heard Rotten Pains here, but didn't the singer come to our CD release party? Then came up to us and like humble and contrite and was like, "I'm so sorry, you guys are great."
Yeah.
At the county
actually,
center.
at the
county center.
That's when he did it.
That was a nice reconciliation. It was like,
It
thank you
was.
for kneeling before us.
Yes, he was crying, actually.
Bend the knee.
Thank you. We won. So we won. So we agree that we won.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
But here's Genocide, Children of a Lesser God. Let's listen to this. Oh wait, that's not playing for some reason. Here is one called Satan's Spawn.
Oh man, I remember that one.
3 wounded, 1 dead. Zamir's rap music.
Get ready to stay here for a while because this goes on for a long time. You know what it is? I think we knew we had this as a point of reference. They had recorded this, and we had this as a point of reference of how bad something can sound. So when we recorded with Les, it sounded like
Amazing.
It sounded like Far Beyond Driven by Pantera compared to this.
Oh man, but this just makes me long for the days of like mp3.com and all those other where everybody was posting this stuff, and some of it was just, it sounded so bad. But you know what? we were trying. Everybody was trying.
Yeah.
What the hell did we just listen to?
It
like
sounds,
it.
it sounds like some like really bad black metal.
Yeah, right.
Because like a lot of cold black metal that's looked up on these days sounds like that basically.
They probably recorded in the same exact way because
Yeah.
I remember finding a lot of that black metal at that time, through Kazaa and fucking, Napster and shit. I'd hear
LimeWire.
about these bands like, oh, check out Mayhem and, like.
Mayhem is sick though. But,
Yeah, or any number of these bands,
Yeah.
like you could, because at the, that was the other cool thing about that time was that the days of Napster, you downloaded from people. Like it was a sharing community.
Yeah.
And you can message them. And I remember there was this dude, I'd find so many bands from this one guy, Slayer Death 69 was his name.
Oh,
And
sick.
and he introduced me to In Flames. I remember like it was like I was in 8th grade. And
Nevermore.
Nevermore In Flames. But he's like, yeah, check out this band In Flames. Download Embody the Invisible. And that was the first In Flames song I ever heard. And I was just like, I was taken back because it was the first time I was really being warmed up to screaming vocals. I was just like, I like it, but I don't know if I like the screaming yet. And then of course,
Because it was all Metallica for
Right.
us. It was all Metallica at that point. It's so even Pantera was a huge step up when it came to vocal style. And yeah, man, I remember that. That really opened up the floodgates. I remember listening to Embody the Invisible, Colony, all In Flames. That was big. And then when you find Soil Work, forget about it.
And Arch Enemy was a huge one for us.
Oh yeah.
That's what we played at our first gig.
Yeah.
Listen to
Dead
it.
Bury
all the
Their
time.
Dead.
Dead,
Yeah,
Bury Their
great
Dead.
song.
Yeah.
Hold on, I want to play it right now, but it's gonna. I mean, it'll.
Do you get flagged for that?
well, if it's us playing it.
Okay.
No.
Oh,
no,
you wanted to play the actual.
I just
Oh,
want.
off
I
the
just want to
record.
hear the riff.
Oh,
I mean, it's not going to destroy the channel, and we're not monetized. But I don't know. I would love to just listen to whatever. But I do. But you know what? Let's go there for a second.
Sure.
That was the first. Me, Anthony, and Kyle. We went out there it was March 15th, 2002. I have over here. It was the Iona High School Battle of the Bands. And that's when we said, let's use the name Rotten Pain and just as, RIP,
Yeah.
just to get on there. And we went up there just prepared as a 3-piece band with all these different things that we wanted to play. Arch Enemy being one of them. But at the end, the only song that we had that was going to have vocals in it was we were going to play "Walk" by Pantera.
Yep.
And our buddy KJ, who is now a very successful pizza baron, he comes onto the stage, and it must have been confusing for people. Like, who's this guy all of a sudden at the end? Because it was the last song we played. And Tim, this is one of the things I have marked for tonight. Okay.
You have video of it?
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah,
Dude, no, this is huge. And this is actually
moment.
a big piece of personal history for you.
Yeah.
Because when me and Kyle and Anthony came home and popped this into the VCR, and we're just like watching ourselves play for the first time together, and then you come on stage when we started inviting everybody up on stage for Walk, and you grabbed the microphone and you ripped off this scream that we said, what the fuck just came out of Tim?
Yeah, I remember when you did it live.
Yeah.
I remember live, and I almost couldn't believe that you did it, because I was like, wait a minute, did he just fucking do what I think he did?
He did.
Like,
I said the same thing. I was like, holy shit.
At the time, that was like, that kind of scream was all I ever wanted to do.
Yeah.
I would have loved to do it, but I never could figure it out back then. And that was like a sought after type, because we used to call that. See, now you would just call it a fry scream,
Right.
But we used to call that the Phil Anselmo scream.
Yeah.
Right.
The high,
That
the
high,
yeah.
like, really just
Blood
bubbly,
curdling.
Yeah.
And you fucking did it. And and I couldn't believe it when you did it. And then we're like, when we watched back, it was kind of like a confirmation. It's like, holy shit.
And then after that, we said, yo, do you want to join the band? Because at that point, you were still playing guitar.
I was in a band with John, yeah.
And you were playing guitar at
Yeah.
the time. And we said,
Purity.
you want to come sing for us?
Yeah.
And that's when you started developing your wow. Hold on. Wait a second. Wait. Hold on. Let me see here. What we got? There's Anthony. He's like 3 years old. Look at that. There's Kyle. All right. That's Violence is a Virtue.
That's Violence is a Virtue, yeah.
Yeah.
We're ripping off the blast beats. Okay, it's at 25 minutes around here. We're on stage. Hold on. You hear that? Wait.
I think it was like
Yeah, it's at the end. It's right here. Are you talking to me? Here it goes. All right, ready? There's one,
no.
but this is it. Right.
No, this is it, right?
That's not. The lights come on in a second. Here we go. Ready?
There it goes.
Right there.
That's a pretty good scream.
Not bad.
Dude,
Hey.
we said,
That's still a good scream to today's standards.
yeah, dude, it was, that one
That
went down
was
in
it
history.
right there.
That's personal history right there.
Yeah. When you asked me, I was like, fuck. I want to like be a guitar player. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll give it a shot. And we started jamming together, and the rest is
And then
history.
you went around the world.
And then, yeah.
All because of us.
Yeah.
You owe us that.
Well, I was gonna say, yeah, obviously laid the groundwork for everyone in this room, but like that set the standard for me, like going forward. Like everyone I've ever been in a band with since then, like you guys were always the standard.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Well, that
For
we
sure.
dude, well, listen. We still talk. Those are such formative years. There's no way we can't talk about it constantly.
Absolutely.
Love it.
Yeah.
I got some other things here. Let's just jump into it, shall we?
Please.
And by the way, anything you guys remember, things that you haven't thought about in a while, people you haven't thought about in a while, like just before here, you remember when that guy Juan stole all the high voltage money?
Yeah, I think about that from time to time.
Oh my God, dude.
We played a show where it was sponsored. Wasn't it sponsored by Jägermeister or something? I don't even know what it was. Something. It was in
Yonkers.
Okay, it was a local show with a local show organization or whatever. And the guy, he was a promoter that the bands were supposed to get paid, and he was nowhere to be found, and he ran away with the money. And so every band that was on that bill, we were all like, remember that one band had a manager, and this dude was just like, fucking like, trying to find this guy was like, what's the guy's name?
Juan. His name's Juan. He's got the money.
He's got the $25.
The best thing was it must have been
right.
It must have been like
money was there.
it had to have been like $200 at most.
Yeah, exactly.
At most.
And at that
4
point,
bands?
I remember all the bands that were at this little bar restaurant in Yonkers were like, okay, let's split up. And
Right, we went after him.
yeah,
I remember that.
I think somebody said somebody thought that he went down to somebody went to Playland looking for him on the boardwalk and shit. Like everybody just spread out throughout the county, look for this guy.
Yeah.
And
Imagine, like, how the hell are you gonna find this guy? Like,
what was he gonna do? He lived in our town. He wasn't gonna disappear forever. And I think how did that resolve? Like he apologized.
I don't remember how it resolved, but that's happened to me like on the road.
Oh yeah.
But the only thing about that is like when you're on a tour, you have like a spreadsheet of like where the person lives, like the promoter. So if he runs off,
You can go to his house.
Yeah, I've gone to like dudes' houses with the rest of the tour package, like knocking on doors. And like one time,
Where's my motherfucking money?
yeah, one time this dude's mom answered the door. We were like, "Where's blah blah blah?" He's like, "Oh, he doesn't live here anymore." I'm like, "All right." So we just stole a bunch of shit off their front patio.
Okay,
We're
well,
like,
we'll take the Adirondack chairs.
yeah, went through like the dad's truck, took like some drills and some power tools.
oh,
and
you know,
stuff.
he was probably in there somewhere.
Oh, 100%. He was like looking through the blinders and stuff.
Okay,
like,
fine, good. He took the drills.
He just took the drills.
Take the drills. Get out of here.
Take the drills. Leave me alone.
Either that or like if the promoter was still there, he didn't have the money. Be like, all right, well, we're walking to the ATM then, and you're paying
Now
us our
at what
guarantee.
level did this happen, though? Like the
Uh,
earlier days when you were more established?
I would say 2009. So like when I first started touring with Within the Ruins, we're still doing like VFW hall shows and
Gotcha.
stuff like that,
And they would do that.
and they would
Right,
do that. Yeah,
right.
not often, but it did.
It did happen.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay, well, I have here's something I have for you. The first place we're going is we're going to go to 2004.
Okay.
And let me see. What is it? 57 minutes and 30 seconds. What is it? This is a recording of What Could Have Been.
Oh boy,
That's the one that we just played a little bit before, right?
yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
I totally forgot about that song until you played it earlier.
Hold on. Where the hell is that again? What could have
I
been?
can tell you what.
Oh,
Okay, yeah. After this, I'll say.
this is the end result. This is January 2005.
To my future and look to my past. These fantasies are reality that's too far from my grasp. It works, the art is gone. It works, the art is gone.
These are good.
My love for you defies distrust.
I guess so. That's always one of my. That was always a really great song to play because it felt like it was still heavy, but you could almost like rest a little bit.
Yeah,
Right.
And then, but here's a little bit of us recording it.
Ooh.
Okay, here we go. And again, we're recording it all together.
Yeah. Here's the Cobra.
the Framus. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I should have never sold that.
Actually, sounds better here than what we just heard.
Right.
There, Tim's doing his thing. He's conjuring the power that we need to continue.
Anthony's performing live.
Well, we wanted to put all the energy onto the track.
But that's
Yeah.
my point before what I was saying before. We were performing them like it was live.
Very nice. There's
What does my shirt say?
Oh, that's the I'm not a drunk thing.
I'm an alcoholic. No, I'm not an alcoholic. I'm a drunk. Alcoholics go to meetings.
Here now, you know what's crazy about this here too? Because I remember this entire session that we had together. This is December 4th. We put it out in January, but Dimebag Darrell only had four more days on the earth.
Really?
Yeah, it's December 8th is when he died.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I remember that was just like, you know,
I cried that day.
That was a bummer.
it was awful.
Oh yeah.
Definitely cried.
Well, not you know, to add to it, Frank woke me up at 2-3 o'clock in the morning to tell me.
Oh,
he woke.
shit.
You know how like you're woken up out of a deep sleep and already anything can scare you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything. Imagine being woken up out of a deep sleep to be told
Dimebag's dead.
Dimebag just got shot and killed. Like what?
Well, because I was at school when I was in the stacks, the library stacks. I would hang out in those stacks and just do work and then just chill out because I liked how quiet it was at college.
Right.
And I would stay there every night until 1, sometimes 2 in the morning, just whatever. So Kyle was the one that texted me. Kyle broke the news to me.
I think I was in my parents' basement on like whatever the internet was at that time. That's how I found out.
AIM.
Like on something.
It was AIM, and
You know? There was no this feed, you know?
no, there's no apps. It was just AIM, and then there was just like Yahoo and
I think I had an Nextel at that point.
Oh, we should have never went away from that. Right?
Just a side note that in this exact recording session, we lost a take because Tim put his hat on a microphone.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Oh wow, I forgot about that.
And I think we got that on tape, but I don't know.
Hold on,
Oh,
I have a few things here. This
This is a good spot for my hat that I don't need because I'm inside.
Wait, I think did we acknowledge that now? Oh no.
No, not yet. Right. It was on.
Well,
probably,
his hat's off. So
Right, he put it on one of the room mics, I think.
Yeah.
Of the drums, maybe. Great take, guys. You got to do it again.
So I think this is probably one of our best songs.
What song
one
was
was
this?
it? Suffer.
Suffer.
Oh yeah, I think
Easily.
so.
And then
Look at that fucking goatee, man.
yeah, man,
Dude, with the
you committed to
With
it.
the, with the
hair.
undershave, yeah.
You were committing.
So Suffer, I don't know if this is correct, but I remember this song was written almost instantaneously. Like it took as many minutes as seconds as it is long to write it. I remember it just came out. We were all together.
Just
I think
flowed,
I just
yeah.
got the Framus amp. We cranked it up. Boom.
Yeah.
We just played
yeah,
it.
man.
Everyone knew their parts.
Yeah,
Like that.
Chemistry was real.
And there was
Yeah,
one other
yeah,
song. There was
yeah.
one other song that happened with,
Which was what?
and it was probably, I think, if there was any song that would have been a hit,
Okay.
it would have been it.
Which
Do you-
one?
do you- Can you even just guess?
Plague.
I'll give you a hint.
Was it Plague?
Was it
No,
Plague?
no, I'll give you a
'Cause
hint.
That kind of went like that.
Hold on,
too. That was a quick.
I'm going to give you a hint. We
Reborn?
recorded it, but we didn't feel it was good enough to give it its own track.
Oh, shit.
Oh, it was the hidden track.
Oh, the hidden track.
Wait, what the fuck?
Tear it down. Tear it down.
Oh, yeah.
That was
A
like
song
almost
that
like a new
when we
metal.
played live,
Yeah.
yeah, we played
everyone
live.
fucking loved it.
Yeah.
Sure, because it bounced. That's
You know what I mean? Like,
Wait a second. What track did we hide that?
It's for granted. Because we thought we were cool. We made a hidden track on our demo.
No, it's on the album.
It was
On the album.
it's on the album.
It's on
yeah.
the EP, but it's a hidden track.
It's a hidden track.
You have to go to the last
and the
track
the
and play
ironic
it.
part
Yeah.
about it is
Yeah.
that was probably the best song, objectively. I think
Hey, Nani, Nani, Nani.
when you think
Remember
about
that?
Yeah.
yeah.
Damn, I never even.
Wow, dude.
So I'm an idiot for not having the two most important albums that we could have dug through.
We'll do
That
this
was
again.
The
We'll have to
yeah.
do a part two.
We have
so
to. We'll
much
do
to
this
talk
again.
about.
No, we have to. Damn.
What else you got in there, dude?
Yeah.
I mean, these videos of the studio are great.
Wait a second. So this is 103.
Like that.
We had a. So we have. Wait. There's a stupidity here. When Kyle is laying down his guitar tracks, and what is that? I have 110. 1:10:48. Oh, there you go. 1:10:48. Here we
So we're
go.
all doing stupid shit in front of the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now Kyle's putting out his guitar.
I'm doing
tracks.
the second guitar because we double tracked. Yeah, is that what this is?
Yes. So this is funny because we kind of like stop and then we reignite ourselves at one point. Like I don't know what these like these Bigfoot shots.
This is great. Oh my
You could
god.
have released this as like a fucking comedy thing.
Wasn't this in the Reborn video?
A little
some
bit.
of this stuff. Yeah.
A little bit.
Oh yeah, I forgot
A
about
little.
that.
Oh.
The gingerbread man. Oh my god.
Where was I though? Was I in the control room?
You were with the acoustic.
Oh, that was for. Was that the song "Rotten Pain"? The 12-string acoustic
Think
on
so.
the outro. I think we
I forgot
dubbed
about
it.
that song too.
Right,
That song fucking ripped.
it had like a melodic outro.
Yes. Absolutely. Now
That's
this
what
is
I was doing.
this is when Anthony starts triggering all of this stuff again. Here it goes. There's this bunny hop thing that starts right around now. Here it goes. Right.
Good shit, man.
Wait, no, yeah,
This is good fun.
and then
December 5th. What day of the week was this?
I don't know you. You can go back in time now. And this was recording music. This is the kind of stuff you just did.
I'm sure this is also bleeding onto whatever Kyle was recording.
Why is there?
Probably. Let's ISO that track and see if we can hear us jumping around like idiots.
Yeah, we stop and then Tim starts us up again. What?
Oh, I think I trip over here. I think I trip and fall.
There's one specific memory, and I'm sure you know what I'm gonna say. I don't know if you have it queued up or not, but when my candles
Yep,
spilled
I
over,
have it. It's next. I have it next. I have it next.
and Les is cleaning it up. He's like, Tim's mood is all over the carpet.
Here it is. So here's the best thing.
And he was trying to play it cool, but he really was pissed off.
No, you can hear Les is saying things like, "No, man, it's in there. It's done. It's done." Because Tim when Tim recorded his vocals, he liked having all of the lights down, and he liked having a candle lit. You know, it's probably like a fucking Glade candle.
Yeah.
It wasn't even anything special. It wasn't even like Yankee candle. But Tim knocked it over and the wax went all over the floor, all over the carpet. And here it is right around here. Okay, here we go. Listen up.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh shit, yeah. Hey, yeah, that's funny. That's funny shit when he's
Here.
I spilled the candle all over the floor. Someone is
Wait.
fucking crying.
Wait.
Tim's mood is all over the carpet now.
Oh, that's the best line ever.
No. Now, watch how bummed out Les is when he comes in. And Anthony and Kyle are laughing. He must be like, these freaks are not taking this seriously, these fucking kids. What I got to do to pay my bills. Oh, here he is. There he is. Oh, shh.
Oh, the disposable camera.
Hold on, listen.
I'll get you some goo going.
Yeah.
Alright, man? Oh yeah. You want me to do anything? You want me to help you clean it after we do this first track? Don't worry about it.
He was so pissed.
He goes, yeah, don't worry, you don't have to do that. It's in there. Now here is the insulting. This is the insult. Like, I actually had the line. I think that my line that I drop next is so insulting. I say, everybody's kind of like, we're quiet. We can see that he's up. We can see that he's upset that Tim had spilled hot wax on his carpet. And I go and I think that it would make the situation better if I say, I'll get you some Goo Gone. Because I was working at the pharmacy at the time. And there's this goo gone. And like if you get bubble gum
As seen on TV.
as seen on TV.
Oh my god.
And it's so insulting because it was kind of like an empty promise. Because like, you know, I'm sure I knew that he was going to deny it, but I wanted to offer something.
Right.
Sure.
Oh, whatever. Anyway, here, listen, here you go.
Alright, here we go, Tim.
Wait.
I'll get you some Google.
I'll get you some goo gone. Don't worry, I'll take care of it.
Oh my god.
This will be good.
Yeah.
Man. Well, let's see here, and then we have one.
You should now, find his address and send him over Google and
Reach
Oh
out,
my
make
God.
it worse.
to just fulfill your promise.
Hey, just want to hold up my end.
Yeah.
Sorry it took so long.
Yeah.
And then here's a little bit of Tim's tracks. Here's Tim's tracks. He was in there.
Sit down, you fucking dick. Break out your right second. Yeah, let's
Yeah, rough.
That sounds good.
Yeah. So I mean,
The beginnings, you know.
taking off somebody's head and shitting down their neck.
Yeah.
It's well,
I've never done it. I've never done it.
The lyrics were always the lyrics were always our strongest asset,
Oh my god, the worst.
dude. Well, here's the crazy thing.
Very juvenile.
Speaking of lyrics, I don't know how the last time you guys saw this article from the Hofstra Chronicle on
from
us.
Shay.
Shay.
Shay wrote about when we went and we performed live on air at Hofstra.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, yeah.
There is a line in here that is hilarious.
Oh boy.
On Friday, metal band, this is on October 12th, 2004. On Friday, metal band Rotten Pain, based out of Portchester, New York, came to Radio Hofstra University studio for a special performance in which the band definitely tore down the walls with their oral assault of heavy metal music. Now, they go into, who we are, our where the hell we played and all that stuff. But this one right here, okay.
Wait, what does it say?
Okay, well, here, let me.
Oh no.
Let me read this. I'm going to read this one first. While at WHRU studio, Rotten Pain performed 2 songs off their self-titled EP, Vindication and Third Eye. Also gave listeners a treat as they debuted 2 new songs on the air, Rotten Pain and Domination Theory. While performing in the studio, it was like a typical Rotten Pain concert. A ton of energy, flawless instrumentals, clear-cut sound. Only thing missing was the crowd. As for their songwriting, the band doesn't waste a lot of time thinking about their songs. Which I don't even know what the hell that's. Is that a good thing?
Poor choice. I think it's a
Shay.
poor choice of words.
Yeah. So they don't think a lot of their songs. Tim Goergen, and he spelled your name wrong, bro. He's your friend.
Yeah.
Again. Oh,
Yeah.
leave him alone.
Tim Goergen reveals how one of their songs, Vindication, came to light. Quote, I was just angry that my stepdad took away my son. No way. Listen. He printed this next thing. I was just angry. I don't even know why you gave him the quote, to be honest. I was angry.
I didn't even know I didn't know that was a publication, or I didn't know that was out.
He said,
No
We're
idea.
re-releasing
the
it.
quote is, I was just angry that my stepdad took away my cell phone, so I focused my frustration on writing Vindication. Can we go over the actual lyrical content of Vindication? Does anybody remember the lyrics?
I remember a few of them. Yeah,
Because
a couple of them.
it was
Something about his heart exploding in his chest, and
Dude,
shit,
be-
which is terrible because he had heart problems.
with this. Seriously, because of a cell phone. When you think about how violent that song was,
Don't take away my cell phone, bro.
it's like-
I was fucking pissed.
They don't spend too much time on their songwriting.
Yeah,
it's one thing. I know that Nirvana did not put a lot of time into their lyrics, but you never had a quote like this from Kurt Cobain about somebody taking away a cell phone, and then he's writing about violently killing them.
so bad.
I
dude.
wrote in Bloom.
Terrible.
I wrote in Bloom after somebody took away my cell phone. Couldn't stand it anymore.
Oh my god.
Oh man,
Yeah.
Wow.
I've come a long way
that's
with
good.
with my lyrics. Since
We
then.
all have.
Yeah. Holy shit.
We all have. Okay,
But what if it became a hit? Let's just say, like, it
But
wouldn't
we
be.
did- we did
it
play
wouldn't-
that song,
It
like,
wouldn't
every
be
show.
wrong, though.
Right.
Yeah.
Like inspiration for music can come from anywhere. As
Well,
funny
that's
as
just the
this
thing.
is,
I
right?
mean, you know,
The-
you know?
lyrical content aside, the song was pretty sick.
well,
Thanks.
isn't "Sweet Child of Mine" about a hooker?
I don't know.
I don't know. Is it?
Is it?
I'm pretty. I think
Okay.
that Axl Rose wrote it about like a prostitute or something, like a stripper or somebody.
Right, and we
Interesting.
play it for our kids.
We-
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She got eyes. You know, so it's just one of those things. And we had quite a few friends that genuinely loved songs like Vindication, Third Eye too.
Third Eye was a sick one.
Third
That was
Eye was
great.
a good. I don't remember how it goes.
that
though.
was I mean, that was like
Third
one of those like that I forget about almost. Because
That was like a
right.
it had rolls in it, that's right.
You know, over the course of 3 or 4 years, we wrote a lot of songs.
Yeah.
If we had the internet really on our side, I think it would have been a little bit more. It would have been interesting, a lot interesting,
Sure.
and a lot easier ways to produce something, to clean it up. I mean, everybody had a very raw, thin, kind of muddled sound back then, unless you had big label money behind you. And even the shit that the labels were putting out were very splashy and shitty
Yeah.
sounding.
Mhm.
Like I think
You know,
about, go ahead.
yeah. Well, no, go ahead. What were you going to say about like the which?
Like I think about that. What the hell's that band that does the?
Even like the early Lamb of God stuff sounded like
Yeah,
songs
man.
were
Oh,
great.
that was super
Yeah,
raw,
like they're-
dude.
Yeah.
Well, it sounded very tinny.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know,
What was the one that had? They had the female keyboardist and
Bleeding
oh,
Through.
bleeding through.
Bleeding.
Yeah.
That Bleeding Through album was.
You know something though?
So
Sounded
sick.
like a demo.
It
Yeah.
sounded
Great-
like a demo,
great album,
but
though.
the fucking energy
Yeah.
Oh, it was so good.
just was like
And they-
holy shit.
They
man.
brought it live. They still do. I saw them not too
Yeah.
long ago. They're still fucking.
That
super sick.
album. I mean, I actually listen to a couple of those songs every once in a while. Like I'll listen to Bullet. What is it called? Wings of Lead.
You are
Yeah.
the fucking disease. Is it
Uh,
that song
yeah.
where the opening line?
No,
Or
day will break
Oh,
on
yeah,
the
yeah,
saddest.
yeah.
I feel like that's like a summer song for me. Like I'll that shows up in some of my playlists. You can't like the production, and I'm sure like now what they have on streaming, maybe is it like a remixed and remastered version?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I think
Right.
I forget what album they like redid, but it was either The Truth or it was This Is Love, This Is Murderous.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was Love Lost in a Hail of Gunfire that I think is the my favorite on there.
and I
Yeah,
loved
yeah,
I
I
loved
like
all
that
of the Boondock Saints clips.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was
yeah,
like a
yeah.
running theme
Yeah.
in that
Yep.
that whole album, which was great. You notice that bands are what bands are doing now. I've noticed like just I think it was over the summer. Atreyu recorded their entire Curse album. They re-recorded it, or they
I don't know.
or they at least they re-recorded Bleeding Mascara.
I know.
Really?
I know that In Flames re-recorded Clayman,
Is that for like
and the
fiscal
guitar
reasons?
the guitar tone sounds like really thin.
But why do
I'm
they
a fan.
why do they do that? Why do people do that?
I don't know.
Is it like to get released from so they can own the masters? Or something?
I don't know.
It's
Like
got to
what
be
Taylor Swift did, right?
Yeah, there has to
That
be
thing.
another reason. Yeah, there has to be a reason for
A
it that's
business
like that
reason.
because it's not because it never ends up. And I think it's just because like if you're a fan of a band that you listen to a song, it brings you back to a time. You're not going to choose like a new recording of that song.
No.
It
Not
just even if
typically,
the
no.
old one sounds like
Maybe
shit.
a remaster because it
Yeah.
sounds a little bit better.
Right.
But yeah,
But-
that's about it.
But like I even like recently I heard it was a collaborative cover, but it was also a re-recording remake of Numbered Days by Killswitch Engage. It was
Really?
Jesse Leach and
Oh, you showed me this up at the mountains.
yeah, I forget I forget the band that it was a collaboration with. It was a new recording of Numbered Days,
I don't think I heard it.
and it just really didn't hold up for me. I think it's because it was a lot of modern production is like I think like the whole what I've noticed a lot of people do is like it's like this just like the gain is like it's noisy as hell. Like you can't. It's just really like loud. I don't know. It's like a loud, like a wall of sound, like we were talking about with
It's like it's a wash.
yeah. Some bands they pull it off pretty well, but most of it just sounds like it just sounds like a lot of noise, and that's what I kind of sounds very noisy.
Sure, I know what you
And
mean.
It
There's
doesn't
no,
have
like,
punch.
articulation,
Right.
like vulgar display of power. You hear like every note on the guitar, right?
Right.
The attack of the drums. Now it's just
Like a mix has room
Yeah.
to breathe.
Sure,
And,
well,
and,
that's-
you know,
that's like the loudness wars that
Right.
they say, right?
Very,
Where
it's
they
very like
overcompress.
kick
Yeah.
drum heavy.
and the
Right, with the
standard.
clicky.
Like if the kick drum could be playing the guitar as well. That's what it kind
Right.
of sounds like.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, man. If we ever picked 5 songs to re-record here, what the hell 5 songs would they be?
Good question.
Suffer.
Suffer for sure.
You'd have to do that.
Domination theory.
I'd do that.
Funny because
definitely.
Tear it down.
Tear it down.
Tear
then.
it down. You got to do that.
I wouldn't mind doing the silence over again.
How did that one?
How did that one go?
That was the first track off the EP.
Oh, right.
Oh, wait a
Oh,
minute.
we'll just record all of them
Yeah,
over
yeah.
again then.
It was the first
You were
track.
you were like playing like
Oh.
30-second notes on the kicks.
Yeah.
And the end was like, let me hear you scream.
Right?
The end. I remember that one.
Yeah.
The end of the silence
Yeah,
was
there was some
I
good
used to. That's one of those songs where I was just like, okay, let me get through the first 3/4 of it just to get to the end.
Yeah.
Right.
Because the end was the most fun. That was just like, okay, well, if this room doesn't fucking if somebody doesn't get hurt during the end of this song, then we're gonna have a tough crowd.
And they did.
And it was good, man. Shit, man.
Yeah, man. That it was
was
always
good,
that
man.
song, and the other song that you're forgetting was like the one song that everyone knew was No Love.
Yeah,
Yep.
no love, yeah.
That like in that middle part with the it's kind of like a one with the
But yeah,
machine
right.
gun riff,
Yeah.
right? That
Yeah.
everyone liked because it just broke down.
Right.
You know?
It was it's always the simple things.
It's so-
You
I
think
mean-
it's like, as an artist,
Yeah.
like you want things to be like, unique but more often than not, it's like that's why I think about something like Tear It Down, and it was just such a when I think about it, it's like you can tell like your riff was so influenced by Fear Factory,
Oh, it was.
but that's what it was the entire song.
It
and
was
had-
one riff, just
Right.
played differently.
and
That was
the
it.
lyrics,
But it was perfect.
the
for
lyrics
that,
was
what
like,
we were doing.
"This is my life.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
won't be taken for granted. This is my fucking life, or whatever." but here's the thing, though.
Some of my best work.
but you know what? Though?
You know what?
You want an average, like someone who's like listening to music who just wants to vibe out with something.
yeah.
Probably would
That's-
fucking love that.
Yeah.
Like it's like that. I can
Agreed.
see something like that. I can see something like that going viral on TikTok. I can see like now to today's standards, because it's just like, like
Right.
these are just like phrases, you think about hit songs, like that reminds me of Bon Jovi, "It's my life, it's now or never,"
Yeah.
But-
everyone knows that fucking
Right.
song.
But just like Stabby, a Stabby version of
Stab
it.
Right.
version.
You know.
Exit light, enter night.
Right.
What did the title track "Rotten Pain" sound like? I have it over here.
It went down, 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 down.
Oh, okay,
It was
look-
like that riff.
Let me see.
And then you went. Trrrr.
Okay, right.
Yeah. That goes hard, dude.
Man, were we a good band? Were we a good band the whole time?
Yeah, we were. For the time, yeah.
We just needed
bad.
a little. You know what we needed?
just need a little help
We needed guidance.
from Talent 2K.
We needed guidance from Broccoli Rob Records.
You remember that? Let's talk about that.
We needed guidance from
It
Broccoli Rob
was in
Records.
like a magazine article or Yellow Pages or something.
I brought
We'll
this.
get you signed.
When did we talk about this?
Not too long ago. When Keith came here.
When Keith was here, we talked about Broccoli Rob Records and Talent 2K, and thank God we didn't go through that.
Yeah,
man.
Jesus.
I mean, there's a couple other guys around. You remember that other guy? Who was the other guy that had that small little label that wanted to give us this slave ass contract?
John Cia's friend.
Was he in a band
Brandon.
too? Brandon.
Oh, Brandon. Yes.
He's how we found Les.
Les. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, he did hook us up with
That was
with-
his band recorded there.
Yeah.
Because then after we recorded with him, like every Westchester band at that
Yeah.
time went to Les
Yeah.
because of us.
Yeah.
Which is the
man.
truth. Like
Yeah.
that
I
was
know.
like the thing.
We
So
br-
Les, we want our cut, man.
we should have gotten some. We should have gotten some
Some kind of a
Some
referral
kind of-
deal or something.
You know,
the
a
sweet
free EP or something.
or buy us
And
some
I remember
lunch.
that Brandon. I remember him because he had a band too. And I the only thing I
Yeah.
remember from his band was the recording. The only thing I remember was a song that went, "You don't have to tell me twice."
Yeah,
Yeah, that was pretty good.
I saw Brandon at a
Something
show recently.
Human?
I forget what show it was, but I saw him kind of recently.
Minus Human?
no, not my.
No.
No,
I think it was Man versus Self.
Man,
Man
versus
versus
Self.
Self.
Yep.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
M.
yeah.
Yeah. Good
crazy man.
Yeah.
Hey, I have a
Good band
Cool
name.
dude.
dude.
He was
I
cool
Excellent
dude.
band name.
I have another clip over here. You're going to fucking
Please.
love. I think this is and this I found by accident. I have no recollection of this. It's something Tim said when we were playing. It looks like we're opening up for Unbalanced at the Chance Theater here. It is June 4th, 2004, and I have it right here. Listen to what Tim says in between songs. I think this is hilarious. Okay, hold on. You know how in between songs, somebody, your singer will go out there and talk about, what's coming up next, where you're going to be, big announcements. We're going back into the studio or whatever. Yeah. Listen to the announcement he makes over here. Hold on.
Oh, no.
Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, that's not it.
What show is this?
It's with Unbalanced.
At the Chance.
Oh, here you go. Here you go. It's the end.
Like I was trying to say before this asshole cut me off. I got a phone call today.
Wait.
What am I doing?
Wait.
I got a phone call today that we got an application to be on Ozfest this summer. We're gonna try our best. They're having auditions. That's all we can do is try our best.
Okay, did you just hear that?
The application for Onsfest?
Yeah. Remember we went down to the city?
I know. I remember outside the Roxy.
Yeah.
But just this. Think about that as something to tell the crowd. You want to make.
Here's our application.
I just wanted to make the announcement
I was probably thinking like, all right, let's throw like some kind of big name out there. It's-
that
we're doing stuff.
great.
We're doing
just
stuff.
just today. I filled out our application to try out for Ozfest. And he says, so we're trying our best. That's all you can do is try. So
Is that what you said?
yeah, at the end. So I just think it's hilarious. It's one thing to say, and this summer we will be playing at PNC, the second stage at Ozfest. To make the announcement that we just filled out the application is hilarious.
Yeah, and we did that, but we went there.
We went home.
We went home.
You were too
because
young at
I
the-
was
at
too
the
young.
time. You were
And here's the funny
17.
thing about that.
Oh,
the funny
that
thing
was
is that
the
we went
problem.
there knowing I was too
Yeah.
young.
We waited in
and
line anyway.
We waited in line anyway. And the funny thing, but the one thing I remember about that was that we left because we realized while we were online for hours that I was too young. We didn't get turned away. Like
We just said, fuck this. The line was too long. Let's go to the diner.
You're too young anyway. Let's go.
Oh my God.
We were up all night.
Yep.
Yeah. I
We took the
think we walked from Grand Central all
No.
the way down there.
No, we
subway.
No, what we did was I picked you guys up, and we parked in the Bronx, and
Yes.
then we took the train into Manhattan and then walked from there to the Roxy
Yep.
or the Roxbury, whatever the hell it's called.
Right.
And then we stayed on this like 3-block line of all these other bands that wanted to try out to be at Ozfest.
Yep.
And like Anthony said, knowing that Anthony was too young to even to qualify the band for consideration. So it's just one thing to say, you know what? Anthony's too young, but we think that we have what it takes. Let's just go out there and at least just get rejected. The fact that we stayed online until the sun came up, we got down there at what, like 1 a.m?
Yeah.
And we stayed. And then around 7 a.m, when they're starting to process bands, we're a half a block away. And that's when we make the decision to leave.
We should have just been like, yeah, he's 18. It's fine.
Yeah. Right.
We should have.
Yeah.
We should.
Right?
Well, you know what? Wasn't that for? Wasn't that for like
The show.
It was for
show.
the
It was
battle
for the show.
Ozfest.
You're right.
right?
The
It was
reality
to get
show.
onto
That's
the
right.
show.
Yeah.
Oh God,
And,
that thing was a disaster.
Yeah, like I remember like a couple of what was it? 6 Deep.
6 Deep was on it, and then that band, A Dozen Furies, they won, and they were on the
Are they?
tour.
Are any of those bands together anymore?
Or no?
Wasn't there like there was like this like Guinea band from Queens?
Yeah, that was 6 Deep.
That was 6 Deep,
Yeah.
and they were driving like $100,000 cars at the time.
Yeah.
And they were like, okay, we see what's going on here.
I remember we were just like,
remember this.
you know, that was just one of our, like, why'd you even do that? Just stay, have a nice sleep. And
Right.
I don't know why we did that because
We
I
had,
remember,
we had stars in our eyes, dude. We were
Yeah.
like trying to go for it.
but again,
At the same time.
and get rejected.
Yeah.
But I remember on the train ride home, the train was absolutely empty, and we were like doing
Twirling
We
around.
were
we were
twirling
like
around.
doing acrabatics on the subway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And
what
I
in the
also
bars,
one other
yeah.
thing I remember about that day coming back was that we almost got on like a last minute slot for opening for Mushroom Head,
Yo, at the chance. Right?
and it
Yeah.
didn't. It fell through, right? Was it like I think that was something.
I don't remember all the close calls we had. You know, the thing with all those things with those shows was that we were just buying everything. We bought all of those tickets.
Yeah. My dad used to buy a bunch too. He'd
We,
like,
you know, we'd buy.
mark me down for 20. I'd be like, thank you.
I did whatever I had to do to make sure that I can go to the chance and put, you know, $300 down,
Yep.
and then just try to get the tickets into people's. We sold them for 50% off just so we can get bodies in secondarily. The
Yep.
first thing was just get on the bill.
Yep.
Right.
I mean, we bought our way onto Soulfly, to Hatebreed, and you know, whatever. We just went for it. We just wanted to be in front of a crowd. Nuts, man. Crazy. But
Jeez.
oh yeah, it's just nuts.
Yeah. It's
So-
funny. I actually ran into Rob Flynn recently at Duff's. You guys have been at Duff's.
Wow, he was at Duff's. He was just hanging out.
Well, they played at the Brooklyn Paramount, and then afterwards they went to Duff's. And I had run into him a couple times, like on tour and stuff. I was just like, you know, saying, hey, big fan, and that was it. But then Nikki was like, why don't you tell him like the story and like thank him and stuff? Because I don't know if you guys remember, like after the Machine Head show, we were all hanging around back and hanging out with the band and stuff. And Rob was like, Rotten Pain when he came down the stairs. I was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
I do
dude?
remember
You
that.
know the fucking
I
band's
remember it.
name? And he was like, you guys remind me of myself when I was young. And I was like, you know, a stupid kid. I was like, we want to tour with you guys. He was like, get signed and we'll fucking do it. And I was like, all right, cool. And then I saw him at Duff's. It was like a couple months ago, actually. I told him the story and I was like, I did get signed. We never toured together. We've crossed paths a couple times, but I, you know, because of what you said that night, I, you know, got signed in a band and toured the world and stuff. And I just want to say thank you. And he was like, you're going to make me cry, dude. He gave me a hug and stuff. And yeah, he's super cool, super gracious.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was like a full circle moment. Super cool.
What was the drummer's name again?
Dave
at-
McCain.
Dave at that point?
McCain, yeah.
Dave McCain.
Is he still
McCain,
drumming for them?
No, I think they got the guy who was on Burn My Eyes. That's currently the drummer.
Dave.
The
I remember
original
that.
drummer
Yeah, the
is
original
back.
guy. Yeah,
That was
I'm pretty sure.
that album.
Right?
That album
Bombs.
with Imperium.
Through the Ashes of
Oh.
Empires. Yeah.
That's
Incredible.
such a fucking great
Yeah.
album.
front to back.
I mean,
See, I wish we could just play some music and listen to parts of songs.
The opener, the
Why
way
hell
the
no?
album
Imperium
opens,
is still-
is like
That was Imperium.
one of the greatest.
Yeah.
that song is still like that's still on my playlists. That's
That
one
whole
of my
album
favorite.
is good though.
Yeah.
There's like some songs towards the end of it that are even like,
Yeah, the deep cuts are
Bangers.
sick as well. Yeah.
it's a good
Yeah,
album.
Yeah.
They had a lot to prove, right? Wasn't that their like comeback? Weren't they like almost not signed, or they weren't signed? And
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
They
I
had
think,
some issues after
don't
new
know.
metal
yeah. I think,
kind of
I
fizzled.
don't know if they got dropped or like.
We saw another.
Roadrunner
We
didn't
saw
renew
another.
or something.
We saw
Yeah.
another whatchamacallit tour,
Yeah, that's
another
a great
date on that
album.
tour down in Florida. We played with them up
Well-
at the Chance, and then we saw them at the House
we
of Blues.
went to we were on like a family vacation, and Mom got us tickets at the time
Was
to
it
go to see them at the House of Blues,
nice
and
in Orlando in downtown Disney.
yeah, and that was the first time being introduced to Trivium
Yep.
Oh,
because they were locals,
Yeah.
right.
and Matt Heafy, they must have been like 19 years old at the time,
Mhm.
and they were playing, and they opened up that show, and
I
don't know.
I got a drumstick.
Yeah, I don't know if they were on the tour or whatever, but it was shortly after that they were basically on their way.
Yeah. They got huge pretty quick.
Man.
Right.
Yeah.
And now Anthony's good friends with Matt.
Oh no shit.
Yeah.
Dude,
Hell yeah. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
His guitar is sick too.
Honestly,
Anthony let me,
what's funny with
rip
the
on it more.
Trivium, I think sounds better now than they had. Like
Yeah.
it's cool to see them live because they've been at this for a long time. Like they've got to a point now where like they're recognized as like this staple of that time.
Mhm.
And you know how just like you see a band who's just been you can tell they've just put so many years on being on the road, and it's just like you could tell a seasoned band when you see them.
Yeah.
And it's just they've got to that point now, and you realize that that's not something you can get to unless you've been on the road.
Oh, 100%.
You
got to earn that.
I know.
Yeah.
And that's definitely something I don't know anything about, because I mean it's funny about like the way where our paths have gone.
Mhm.
Like the industry has changed so much. Like you really, when as far as all of us, like is taking this as like as far as all of our journeys in this business, you went down that traditional
Yeah.
touring musician route, which
Yeah,
is
we would-
I think the hardest.
Yeah. We would tour like most of the years I was in the band, we'd be on the road like 8 months out of the year.
Wow.
Right.
Like a lot.
And we were just talking to the Tech 2 weeks ago about the cost of touring, and he's coming at it
I watched
from.
that episode. Yeah.
So I mean, he's
Yeah.
talking about what's going on right now in 2025.
It's
for.
fucking tough out there, dude.
But what about when you were out there? Did you still have a chance to put a little bit in the bank to save?
It was still tough. I mean, in the early days, it was like, you either come home breaking even or a little bit in the red, or sometimes, each band member gets a couple $100 after like a month-long tour. After we released,
After a month, you have a couple hundred each.
yeah.
Wow.
But after we released, I would say Elite, we would come home like, a couple thousand each. Sometimes like our first time going to Europe, we came home in the red so bad because we were splitting a tour bus with 3 other bands. And we didn't really understand like how much the overhead was until like the last day of tour. And they were like, all right, this is how much you owe for the bus and X, Y, and Z. And we're like, here's all of our money. And we still owed like a couple grand.
Oh,
So
man.
we got home and we toured the US back to back just to make up for that loss.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah. And then when
And
when we went back to Europe, we came home in the green. So it's
Okay.
like usually the first time you go over there, it's kind of like starting over, because like people don't really know who you are, and like
Right.
unless like you're blowing up to the point where people know who you are everywhere. But that wasn't
Right,
the
right.
case. But yeah, it was like a hard moment being like, okay, we got to come back here like often, and we
Right.
did. I think we toured over like 5-6 times, and every time we go back, it get better and better and better.
That's great.
Now, where did
I mean-
most of your revenue come from, though, at that time?
Touring.
Remember?
Touring.
No, but in the touring, was it merch sales?
Merch sales mostly.
is the biggest, right?
Yeah. So
So
when
that's
when
what-
we would accept like
Right.
bigger tours to support, like the guarantees would be a little lower, but you would make up for that in merch sales.
Gotcha.
What about biggest
Interesting
crowds?
strategy.
What's the biggest crowd you were in front of?
We did Bamboozle one year at MetLife Stadium, which was insane.
Is it on YouTube?
Somewhere it's on YouTube, yeah. We played one of the side stages, but when you're on stage, you could see like the entire festival, and there was like 20,000 people there. It was crazy. Not all 20,000 people were watching us, but we had a crowd of like, I don't know, like probably like 4,000 people, something like that.
Let's see. Within the
That's
Ruins,
still amazing.
Bamboozle 2011.
Yep.
Hold on a second.
Let's see.
No, it's a crowd shot. I wanted. There's nothing from like stage view.
Not that I know of. No, I think everything was like fan shot.
Oh boy. Oh, that's definitely you.
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of reminds me of Ozfest second stage.
Yeah. It was like a Ozfest second stage kind of setup. Yeah.
You're outside though.
Yeah.
That's the parking lot.
It was the parking lot. Yeah.
I
We didn't
gotcha.
play in the stadium.
Gotcha. No,
I wish.
mean,
yeah.
Either way, it's still awesome, dude.
Yeah.
You played at Giant Stadium.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
It's funny thing about that. Right after we played, we had to get in the van and drive to St. Louis overnight.
Oof.
After that show, Jersey to St. Louis overnight.
Wow.
Yeah.
You take turns driving?
Yeah.
Is that how you guys used to do it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Later on in our career, we would hire a driver, but for the most part, we would drive ourselves.
Right. So you guys
Is Within
were
the Ruins still
awesome.
active?
Not touring active. I think they put out a record last year with their new vocalist, and they just kind of do fly dates here and there.
Somebody asked, will you ask the guys what some of their favorite concerts to go to were? Like, what's your favorite concerts you've been to in your lives?
I will say, like, since I've stopped touring, I love going to shows now. Like, I will buy tickets when they go on sale.
Yeah.
Whereas while I was touring all the time, that's the last thing I would want to do is go to a show. But I saw your video on Instagram about the System of a Down Korn show, and that was one of my favorite shows in recent memory. Because you were in the pit. I was in the pit the whole time. Like I was fucking 15 years old again. It was great.
Dude, I got to say that was that show is when I realized how heavy Korn is.
They are so heavy, dude.
Because they sounded so fucking like it was so loud. We've seen shows at MetLife. Like we see Metallica there, and you know, but something about that show. That fucking show was so loud.
Yeah,
and like especially Korn with the bass and the drums and it felt like it was going right through your body.
Yeah.
Like it was.
Every other time I've seen them before that too, they just keep getting better and better.
Yeah, and I was just really impressed with how everyone, like, I don't know what I expected. I mean, seeing bands like Metallica, not that they're great, they still kick ass, but you can tell, like, you know, all right, well, they're not, you know, coming with the same energy they used to, but they fucking Korn, and they sounded great. The vocals sounded great. The playing was amazing, and the energy, most of all, was just very youthful. Surprisingly,
Yeah,
you know,
the whole floor was going off.
it's fucking insane.
It was awesome. But besides that, I think in most recent memory, the most recent Meshuggah tour was bonkers. Their light show is insane.
Well, Kyle, what about you? And the last time you went to a show?
Oh, wouldn't be a metal show.
It's fine.
So I think the last metal show I went to was with Tim 10 years ago.
What?
Yeah.
That's
I think
crazy.
the Demanufacture 20th anniversary. I mean, I've seen a bunch of stuff at the Capitol, which is like incredible. Oh, the last concert I went to, the Goo Goo Dolls.
Nice.
In
Oh, wow.
Bridgeport. Because I love the Goo Goo Dolls, right? That's my favorite like non-metal band. Again, I like the songwriting. They were incredible.
When was this?
This was in August of this year. There's an amphitheater in Bridgeport, Connecticut. So it's outdoors, right? It's like a mini Jones Beach, about an hour from here. Incredible. They put on a great show.
That's
So
the
I
best
like
thing
everything.
about. That's the best thing about growing
You know?
up is you can start listening to things and not have a bunch of high school metalheads call you gay.
Like like all my friends who
I would go see the
you know,
Goo Goo Dolls in a second. Yeah.
They, you know, so they were great. But then thinking back, when we were kids, I don't know if you came, but Frank, you were there. Nassau Coliseum. It was Pantera, Slayer,
Oh, I was there.
Static X,
100%.
Morbid Angel, and Scrape.
Scrape, yeah.
Scrape. That's still one of the best concerts
Yeah,
ever.
that was so much fucking fun.
And
That sounds amazing.
I mean,
Well, that's when
that was reinventing the steel, right?
Yeah, and Slayer was like co-headlining, but they opened up every night
because they couldn't match Pantera at the time.
And
they were just
it's not only that, but it's when they came out to Disciple, and that was maybe like 4 or 5 weeks before God Hates Us All was released,
right?
that
And
was pre 9/11.
Pre 9/11,
God Hates Us All
released
came out
on
9/11.
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah. So they came out.
So fall of 2001 was a hell of a fucking time for like metal.
Yeah.
Man, you know, Iowa was just in.
Think about it all the time.
Oh my God. I'll never forget hearing Iowa for the first time. I remember, I don't know who brought the CD over. We had we had like, you know, everyone was over at the house.
Yeah.
I forget. I think maybe you might have brought the CD. I don't know if it was Carmona who brought the CD. And we were listening to the first track, and I was like, wait a minute, they turned into a death metal band?
Yeah.
like fucking blast beats? I was like, what the hell is going on? Oh,
that is
Changed
still
the game.
a super heavy album. And every time I think about it, I think about your place.
Well,
Parents'
well, we did a lot of
that's where we listened to it.
We listened to it
in
all
the living room.
Well, I remember we listened to
Yep.
Yeah, I know. I remember going to Sam Goody and buying Saint Anger. And then
we went together
and bringing it back to bringing it back to my room and putting Saint Anger, and we're sitting around and we're going through. It's like 2 or 3 tracks. We're like at the end of the second track, beginning of the third track of Saint Anger, and we all. Who the hell was it? Jamie. Our friend Jamie. He was the first one. He was the first one to break the silence. He went.
Filter.
He said, "Yo, this kind of sucks." Yeah. and everybody was like, "Yeah, yeah, this kind of sucks."
I mean, I'm madly in anger with you.
Madly in anger with you.
Yeah, I remember listening to that at WCC on John's radio show.
WCC nights.
Yeah.
Remember that?
That was a lot of fun.
That was
For everybody at
so
home. Everybody at
explain
home.
that.
So
Yeah.
WCC is at Westchester Community College. Everybody, and we had a few friends that were part of the radio club over there. They had the long-standing radio slots, and every so often, I think they had it was like a Tuesday night or something. For many Tuesday nights, we would pile into a car, go out to Westchester Community College, and hang out at WARY. And while our friends just did their heavy metal radio show, and sometimes we would go there and talk a little on air, but mostly we would just hang out in the green room and watch VHS heavy metal home videos, and it was just a
lot of good nights.
It was a lot of good nights.
We were just hanging.
Yeah,
And that's when you guys started to get the bug, and you started doing Zidalza shortly after.
Well, that started after Rotten Pain broke up.
Not.
Yeah.
What was it?
Oh yeah.
I thought you guys started while we were still active as a band.
No, when we all were officially split up by August of 2005, and then it wasn't until February 2006 that me, Anthony, and Mike did our first broadcast in Manhattanville.
Gotcha.
And around the same time, maybe around the late 2005 is when me and Anthony started kicking around ideas that would become Set the Charge.
Gotcha. Well, I got to give you your flowers because look at what it's become. Killing it.
Well, thank God for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know. We did a lot. We did a lot of fun stuff. There's shit. I don't know how much of Set the Charge you've heard, Tim, but I think there's some stuff that you'd really like.
Yeah, I've heard not the most recent stuff, but the stuff before that.
Like those Deviant and things like that. I don't know. I think that you'd really like it.
I came to see you guys play a couple times. I don't remember the last show, but
Yeah.
I think it was at Garcia's, I'm pretty sure.
No, you came to Brooklyn too, right?
Yeah, there was that Brooklyn
and in
show.
Brooklyn, yeah.
At that Amatory Murder show.
Oh, you know what's funny about that? That venue where you played, that's where my new band Blood Throne practices. My drummer has
okay.
Yeah, my drummer has a spot upstairs from where that stage is
King
at.
Killer, whatever.
Yeah, King Killer, yeah. So funny. When I first went there, I was like,
that's
shit.
That's where our friends practice too.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Amatory Murder.
That's why we had that. That's why we had the show there that night.
Do they still practice there? Are they still a band?
I think so. Yeah. There's definitely still a band.
shit.
They might still practice there.
Yeah, small world, man.
Where it's Shane in the chat room says, "Oh, Frank, where did you guys come up with the name Set the Charge?" It was actually part of a lyric that I suggested to Anthony for a song that he and I had written together, and it essentially
came up with it.
set the charge. Setting an explosive charge, like you telling somebody set the charge, let's go, and that was it, and we just ran with it. Why the fuck not? What the hell was I gonna tell you guys? I don't know. Well, obviously, we're gonna have to re-record at least 12 tracks together. So,
less
and write a new song.
well,
you have to do at least one new one, right?
At least
Is that
one
how
new
it
one.
works? Yeah.
Yeah.
well, if we
25
do,
years of pain.
if we did this where, if we did
25
this
years
where
of pain,
we got the 25 years of pain tour.
I'm telling you,
Let's do it.
we got the marketing is there. Now we just got to fill in the blanks.
I know for sure that if we put one show on the books, like at like Garcia's or something, and put it like 5 months down the road, we can get 200 people into that place to
I would say so.
to destroy the bar.
Get some solid openers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down.
Oh my God.
You heard it here first. Let's do it.
What was it? What was the Metal Uprising tour?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
Assault and Illusion, right?
That's right.
Assault
Where
Illusion.
did we play though?
We played
Arch Street.
Yeah, it was Art.
Yeah.
Oh, and over there. Yeah.
Well, no, but we have to go to the other places. There was Arch
Yeah.
Street. There was
Roots.
was Flashbacks part of that up in let's by Indian Point. Remember Flashbacks?
Well, then there was the bar we used
No,
to play
there was
at.
there was
Popeyes.
Popeyes.
No,
Remember that?
but I think part of the Metal Uprising was also Wildside. Was that?
Yeah, dude. Wildside was
What was
that.
Wildside?
That doesn't happen anymore, dude.
Right.
No,
Iraq.
no,
at
that
the
stuff
right.
doesn't
Yeah.
happen anymore.
I will
'Cause you have
say.
to- yeah.
I will
That
say
doesn't happen anymore.
the scene that we built here. I haven't seen it anywhere else in the country.
Well, over here, up here, and we talked about this
For like
on
a
some other show.
suburban scene, it was so fucking.
It was a
sick.
great suburban scene, and the thing is that we weren't the only players in it. Like
Yeah.
in this area, it was whatever. We would team up with whoever we can find in Rye. Things were going on in that rec department at the same time. There was the Bronx Underground.
Yeah.
Those shows were
They were
packed
doing
wall
their
to
thing.
wall.
They don't do that anymore, do they?
No FLC and stuff.
Yeah.
No, they don't do those anymore.
The First Lutheran Church.
They really had it on lock.
They
I mean,
had-
for a long
I mean,
time.
Yeah, because
They're-
Adam, who used to book the shows there, he's a talent buyer for Irving Plaza and Live Nation and stuff now.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Those were wall to wall shows, and again, it's all local kids. And the thing is that you say, okay, well, in the Bronx, you're pulling from a lot more people. It doesn't even matter anymore. I don't think that everybody's looking for that kind of a time now. Not to say that people aren't going to shows in the city at whatever venues when bands are coming through, but as far as a local scene where people turned out for local bands to actually connect with local bands, learn their songs, know who has the good stuff, and and even if they're bad, it's just a time to get out of the house. It's I don't know, like the desire for kids our age at that time. Now I feel like the desire is just not even there.
yeah. Well, like I said, like I know like the 914 Collective is doing some pretty cool stuff down at Yonkers Brewery and stuff, and there's a couple other local venues and stuff that are throwing shows that are pretty well attended, but not like we did it.
Ducks Rocks.
Our CD release show, man, was
Oh, dude!
how great was
In a
that?
gymnasium, we packed that thing out.
Oh yeah.
All the neighborhood kids, like
I have all that footage here.
Oh, snap.
I have all of our home videos right here. I just didn't timestamp anything.
Word.
I showed a little bit of that. When did we show that footage?
it might have been when Keith came.
That's right. We showed the footage of Keith jumping off of the statue at Manhattanville, and honestly, those
Into the tree out of the third
Yeah.
floor dorm.
a lot of those
Right.
those videos you have to pre-screen because
Yeah.
our lives would not have gone the way. Like we talk about, can you imagine if we at our disposal back then, we had some production tools at our disposal, and we also had some ways to distribute our stuff a little bit like we have now with the internet.
Oh man.
We would have ruined ourselves.
Yeah.
The
Right.
shit
If
that we
had
have
the
on VH.
attention that Yeah.
The shit that we have on VHS would have ruined us. I can't tell you. The shit that I have to pre-screen everything I put on here.
Canceled.
Has no from canceled to the super gayest stuff. Like some. I don't even understand. I don't even understand it sometimes. Vita walking around with his nuts out constantly.
Oh, man.
His nuts were never in his pants. Like, why did we put up with this?
Why did we videotape it?
I'm glad we did. Glad we did, though.
Oh my gosh!
Right.
Oh, there's just
man. Well,
those are. But hold on. You know what? Then before we wrap up, because it's 8:40, and I knew that we weren't going to be able to confine this to an hour. No way. Why would we? But hold on. Master Archives.
You know what, though? I think you say, like, if people were to see that, we would be canceled or whatever. I don't think so.
Not back.
Listen.
Because it's in context, it's like those were the times.
Right. Well, also too, like, you know, when you think about, I've been really thinking a lot about this, like, you know, just the idea of being canceled. Who really gets canceled these days? Like, I
Not
feel
now.
like
it's chilled out a bunch.
Yeah, because I feel like the only people who really get canceled are like the ones who, you know, like
sexual assault.
Yeah,
and
right.
stuff
Like
that,
like Tank the Tech, he was on and he said that the one band is Lost Prophets. Now that's canceled. You know,
and that dude got killed.
Right. And you
Good.
get like you know what I'm saying? Like but you have like the singer of As They Lay Dying, who keeps coming back and coming back like he's Michael Myers.
He's got a whole new band now.
He's got a whole new band. He tried killing his wife.
Yep.
He went to jail for that, came back, then he got canceled again for punching a dog or whatever. I don't know, something like that. It's like, and it's just like, and then when I hear that, I'm like, oh, this guy's done for good. And he's back.
And he's back. It's crazy.
Hey guys.
So like, I don't know, man. Like,
we're back.
I'll see you in a little bit.
When you think about, I always think about that. I think about like what people really are getting in trouble for these days. When you think about like really what makes headlines, like the Diddy parties and fucking Epstein list this and all this stuff. Really, what we had in those tapes is that bad?
No.
You know what I mean?
No, we weren't hurting anyone
No, we
except
weren't hurting
ourselves.
Yeah, we weren't hurting anybody. We were just
like a jackass type humor.
kind of retarded.
Yeah.
Just a little
retarded.
retarded. Here, so listen. Now here you go. This is our CD release party, and here is us coming out of the closet. Well, hold on, wait a second. Wait, hold on. Here we go.
The funny thing is,
It's the opening music.
Mike made this intro for us.
Did he?
Yeah.
Here it comes.
And you can actually hear his voice saying, introducing Rotten Red or something.
Watch this shit.
July 17th, 2004.
I know. Open up the curtains, Mike.
I present to you.
They're chanting R.I.P. They're chanting R.I.P. Hold on. Oh, any second now.
Probably should have timestamped this.
Here it is. Ready? Good. With the toilet paper, I loved it.
I felt like I was on cocaine on that.
Yeah, dude.
or
Such an
something.
adrenaline rush.
Like, because it, you know,
Packed ass room, dude. Everyone was going off the whole time.
Yeah. There's well over 100 kids there.
Oh yeah, I think we hit like 250, something like that.
I don't know if we hit 250.
let's say it was 250.
Let's just say it. We did this. We did it. This was our accomplishment. We had 500 kids there that night.
Yeah. We had like 1,000 kids there that night.
I think the official head count was 700.
No, there was like 1,500 kids there.
Yeah, easily.
1,500 kids. And you know what?
1,500 imaginary kids there.
We tell the story in the year 2030. We're saying at least 2,000.
At least 2,000.
They had another gym with televisions in it to show. And we had another gym booked on the other side of town.
We had overflow gyms.
We built another gym to accommodate
3 overflow gyms. We had to keep adding gyms.
there weren't enough gyms.
Kids were coming from Pennsylvania. They just heard there was a show.
There was a gym.
Oh man,
That's funny.
Anyway, I got so much. You know what I should actually do is I should just send you guys the share. I can just share the Dropbox.
That'd be awesome.
With all you guys, because you can pick through. I gave most of these videos to Keith. That's why he's been picking through them.
Awesome.
He knows what kind of compromat is on there.
Yeah.
You know, he's already blackmailing 3 people. He has JP completely blackmailed.
Oh my god.
He said that.
He sent JP this one. I gave Keith a.
Oh, I know exactly. I know exactly what he's got on.
I told Keith. I said, hey, listen. Go to the 1 hour 27 minute mark on that one, and you'll thank me later. He sent me about a day later. Keith sent me a screenshot of him texting JP, with him sending the link to JP and telling JP to go to press play. JP's response was ... delete that. Delete that. He's like, no, because apparently, since both of them, have gotten sober and all this other stuff, they like try to they tease each other with all these horrible memories they have of each other. Mm-hmm. Until I showed up, they didn't have any video evidence. So I mean, but
we filmed everything, dude.
I know.
Yeah, we were big into that.
There's not one. Me and Anthony in particular. There's not one chapter of our lives that is not extensively
That's awesome.
archived.
You guys were always
awesome.
like with video cameras, even as kids,
Yeah.
If it's not put into the right hands, though, they're all going to just go away. I mean, so you can make a HBO documentary on our lives.
Hell yeah.
And nobody would care. but there's, I don't know.
Oh,
well, listen, we got to do this again.
Absolutely.
I would love to.
So I don't care. You guys should come back in December.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Not traveling for Christmas, so I'll be around.
Sweet.
I'm around.
So maybe we can talk about tattoo removal at that point.
Ooh,
Sure.
yeah.
That's what I do now.
What's the soonest that you've had somebody come into you and say, hi, I got this tattoo like 2 weeks ago. I need it off now.
I've had people come to me from the shop that they just got the tattoo
The day of?
and come see me. Yeah.
No.
Within the hour. Yeah.
And what do you say to them at that point?
I'm like, I can't touch it for at least another like 3 months. It has to heal first before I can touch it, or else it'll scar permanently.
The
But-
laser will scar it
Well, yeah, because
because it's not healed yet.
it's not done healing. So
Gotcha.
Because the laser causes like tissue trauma. So
Oh.
and so does the tattoo. So you don't want to double trauma it. It'll just get scarred in there.
And when you look at the tattoo, did you go, oh yeah, this is bad?
I don't say that to the person. I'm
Right.
like, I just point and shoot. That's what I tell people. I'm like,
Right.
if you want to get rid of it, just tell me. I'll get rid of it.
Right.
Did you
You're
have to
hired-
take? What about like one of those asshole tattoos? Did you ever have to do anything like that, like around a person's anus?
Not an anus, but around
Yeah, tell us.
around vagine. Not on it, but around it.
Like lips?
Not on the lips, but well, kind of lips. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man!
And one time I got an inquiry from a guy, and he had a
He had a
tattoo
vagina?
on his dick,
Oh gosh!
and
Oh my god.
he was communicating via text, and I was like, all right, I need to see it. Can you send a picture?
Oh no.
And he sends a picture of it rock hard from the up angle, so you can see his face too. I'm like,
He's like, look, you say
Are you fucking kidding me?
I was like, I didn't say that. I was like, I just gave him a quote and like whatever, like
and did he?
whenever you want to come in for a consultation. He never came in, but I was like, that was unnecessary. dude.
He might have just been testing the waters or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, like he probably was like, I hope he says something like, "Wow, bro!" He's probably
Nice girth, dude.
he's probably hoping
dude.
he was probably hoping that you were going to say, "Wow."
No, I kept it pro, but not. I showed my wife, and she was like cracking the fuck up. She was like, "Did you have to do that angle?" I was like, "That's what I'm saying."
Actually, my friend Santino in the chat room says that he needs something removed.
Come see me, dude.
Santino, listen, Tim will take care of you.
Gotham Tattoo Removal down in Brooklyn. Hit me up.
Yeah, we'll.
Man,
There's so much.
Yeah.
There's so much, man.
what was the tattoo of?
It was 3 very dark black stars going up the shaft.
What the fuck is?
Yeah.
What the hell?
He's never become a client, so I don't.
Yeah.
Usually it's confidential, but he never showed up. So
I mean, at that point, if you were stupid enough to do that, I
Yeah.
mean, might as well just keep it on there. I mean, who gives a shit?
I guess he did because he never came to see me. So he's still got that on his dick.
No, he was casting a line.
Yeah, probably.
He just wanted to see, do you like my stars?
Yeah.
I went 3 stars deep on that one guy. I know.
Oh, I gotta pee. You're gonna make me piss my pants.
Okay, well, anyway. Okay, so that's what do you think? Is that's a good place to end for tonight?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay,
That's
well,
strong.
Tim Goergen, Kyle DiSanto, Frank and Anthony, we got the band back together tonight. That was a nice time. Nice time. I hope you all have a good night. Anything you want to say as we, as parting shots? Go ahead.
We'll see you again. Let's do this again.
Yeah.
This is not goodbye. It's a see you later.
No, that's what they say.
Till
Everybody.
next time.
All right. Until next time. Thank you for tuning in to the Playhouse, and we'll catch you. We'll catch you again. Goodbye.
See ya.
Whoa. One more. Wow. Whoa, we're gonna have a lot of that. One more for the road.